Hello and welcome back to your English buddy. I'm really glad you are here today. In this episode, we are going to focus on describing your morning routine in English. We will go slowly, step by step, so that you can shadow the sentences, practice speaking naturally, and build your confidence. By the end of this session, you will be able to talk about your mornings in full sentences, with clear ideas and smooth rhythm. Let's start by thinking about mornings. The morning is the beginning of your day. It sets the mood for everything that follows. Some people wake up early, some wake up later. Some mornings are busy, some are quiet. No matter how your morning looks, it is a perfect opportunity to practice English. You can describe everything you do, from waking up to leaving the house. I usually wake up at 7 o'clock. Sometimes I wake up a little earlier, around 6:30, especially if I have many things to do. When I wake up, I stay in bed for a few minutes and think about my day. I think about what I need to do, what I want to accomplish, and how I feel. I stretch my arms and legs, yawn a little, and slowly get out of bed. After getting up, I walk to the bathroom. I brush my teeth carefully for 2 minutes. I make sure to clean every part of my mouth so my teeth feel fresh and clean. After brushing, I wash my face with cold water. This helps me feel awake and ready to start the day. Some mornings I take a quick shower, especially if I feel sleepy or tired. While showering, I sometimes play soft music or listen to an English podcast. This helps me feel relaxed and focused at the same time. After my shower, I dry myself and put on clean, comfortable clothes. If I have a formal meeting or class, I choose something a little more formal. If I have a casual day, I wear something simple like a t-shirt and jeans. Once I am dressed, I go to the kitchen to prepare breakfast. I usually eat something simple like toast with eggs and fruit. Some mornings I eat cereal with milk and a banana. If I have more time, I prepare an omelet or oatmeal. I like to eat slowly and enjoy my food. I drink coffee most mornings. Sometimes I choose green tea because it feels light and fresh. While eating, I sometimes watch a short video or check messages. On other mornings, I enjoy the quiet and listen to the birds outside. Before leaving the house, I check my phone. I look at the time, my messages, and my calendar to see what appointments or tasks I have planned. I make sure I pack my bag with everything I need: phone, notebook, keys, and water bottle. Then I put on my shoes and step outside to start my day. Let's take a short story example of a morning routine. Listen carefully and follow the rhythm and flow of the sentences. I wake up at 7 o'clock. Sometimes, I wake up earlier if I have many tasks to complete. I stay in bed for a few minutes and plan my day. I stretch my arms, yawn, and slowly get out of bed. I walk to the bathroom and brush my teeth. I wash my face with cold water to feel awake. If I feel sleepy, I take a warm shower. I often listen to soft music while showering. After the shower, I put on clean clothes. I check myself in the mirror and make sure everything looks good. I go to the kitchen and start preparing. Breakfast, I usually eat toast with butter and sometimes a boiled egg. I pour a large cup of coffee. I sit by the window while eating and enjoy the view outside. Sometimes I hear birds singing. It feels peaceful. Before leaving the house, I check my phone again. I review my schedule for the day. I pack my bag carefully. I make sure I have everything I need. Finally, I put on my shoes and step outside to begin the day. Mornings are not always the same. Sometimes they are calm, sometimes they are busy. By practicing your morning routine in English, you start thinking in full sentences. You begin to speak naturally without translating in your head. Even if you are alone or shy, you can still practice by describing your own morning. You can record yourself speaking. You can listen back and notice your pronunciation and rhythm. This is a very effective way to improve. The goal is to start simple. 1 sentence today, 2 sentences tomorrow, a short story next week. Now let's imagine a longer morning story with more details. This will help you practice full sentences, linking ideas, and speaking fluently. I wake up at 7 o'clock every morning. Sometimes, I wake up earlier if I have a busy schedule. I lie in bed for a few minutes and think about what I will do during the day. I stretch my arms, yawn, and slowly get up. I walk to the bathroom and brush my teeth carefully. I wash my face with cold water. Sometimes I take a shower if I feel tired. I enjoy listening to calm music while I shower. After the shower, I dry myself and put on clean clothes. I check myself in the mirror to make sure I am ready for the day. Then I go to the kitchen to prepare breakfast. Usually eat toast with butter and sometimes a boiled egg. I drink a large cup of coffee. I sit by the window while eating and enjoy the morning view. Sometimes I hear birds singing outside, and it makes me feel peaceful. After finishing breakfast, I clean the dishes quickly. I pack my bag with all the things I need for the day. I check my phone. One last time for messages and notifications. I put on my shoes and step outside. Sometimes I meet a friend in the morning for a walk or coffee. Other days I go directly to work or school. Mornings set the pace for the rest of the day. A calm morning makes the whole day better. By practicing your morning routine in English, you learn to describe actions, feelings, and sequences. You connect ideas naturally. You use simple sentences to explain your real life. Even a few minutes of practice in the morning is very valuable. It trains your brain and mouth to work together in English. You start thinking in English. You stop translating in your head. You build confidence with every sentence. Let's imagine another example, this time a little longer and with more steps. This will help you practice connecting sentences smoothly. I wake up at 7 o'clock. Sometimes I wake up earlier. Around 6:30, I stretch my arms and legs and yawn. I lie in bed for a few minutes, thinking about the day ahead. I walk to the bathroom and brush my teeth carefully. I wash my face with cold water to feel awake. If I am sleepy, I take a quick shower. I play soft music while showering. After the shower, I dry myself and put on clean clothes. If I have a meeting or class, I choose something formal. If it's a casual day, I wear something comfortable. I go to the kitchen and start preparing breakfast. I usually eat toast with eggs and fruit. Sometimes I eat cereal with milk. If I have more time, I make an omelet or oatmeal. I enjoy my breakfast slowly. I drink coffee most mornings. Sometimes I drink green tea. While eating, I watch a short video or check messages. Other mornings, I just enjoy the quiet. I listen to birds singing outside. Before leaving the house, I check my phone. I look at the time and my calendar. I pack my bag with phone, notebook, keys, and water bottle. I put on my shoes and step outside. Some mornings are calm. Some are busy. By describing your morning in English, you start thinking naturally. You speak in full sentences without translating. You build confidence with every sentence. Let's begin by thinking about the afternoon. Afternoon starts after lunch. It is usually the time when people feel either energetic or a little tired. Some afternoons are very busy. Some are calm. You can describe everything you do, including work, study, breaks, or free time. The goal is to connect sentences, describe actions, and explain how you feel. After lunch, I usually go back to work. Sometimes I feel a little sleepy after eating. I check my emails and answer the most important messages first. I often read messages from colleagues or classmates. I usually have 1 or 2 meetings in the afternoon. Sometimes I meet with a client or my manager to discuss tasks. If I work from home, I sit at my desk and open my laptop. I type reports, prepare presentations, or organize documents. I also check my calendar to see what I need to do next. I like to keep my desk clean and organized. It helps me think clearly. I usually take a short break around 3 o'clock. I make a cup of tea or drink some water. Sometimes I eat a small snack like fruit or biscuits. If I have time, I go for a short walk to get fresh air. Even 10 minutes outside helps me feel refreshed. If the weather is nice, I walk around the block or sit in the sun for a few minutes. When I have free time in the afternoon, I practice English. Sometimes I listen to a podcast while walking. Other times I read a short article or a story online. I watch slow English videos to improve listening. I repeat short sentences to practice. Speaking shadowing helps me speak more fluently and naturally. Before finishing work for the day, I write down what I did. I also write a short note about how I feel. For example, I may write, "I completed my work today and I feel satisfied." Sometimes I note one new thing I learned. This helps me reflect and stay motivated. Let's imagine a longer story about an afternoon. Listen carefully and follow the flow. After lunch, I return to my desk. I check my emails and write a to-do list for the afternoon. Attend a short meeting with my team. We discuss what we completed in the morning and what we need to do next. The meetings usually last about 30 minutes. After the meeting, I take a short break. I go to the kitchen and prepare a cup of tea or coffee. I drink slowly while standing near the window. Sometimes I step outside for fresh air. If I have free time, I use it to study English. I usually listen to a podcast or read a short Sometimes I watch slow English videos. I pause the video and repeat sentences silently or quietly. This helps me improve pronunciation and understanding. Before I stop working for the day, I summarize what I did. I write down important points and one sentence about how I feel. For example, I finished all my tasks today and I feel proud. Sometimes I didn't study much, but I plan to try again tomorrow. This reflection helps me stay motivated. Now let's think about some common afternoon activities. Some people go to school in the afternoon. They attend lessons, take notes, and complete exercises. Other people work in offices, shops, or factories. Some stay home and take care of children or the house. Even if your afternoon is busy, you can describe your actions in English. You can say, I clean the kitchen, or I prepare lunch for my family, or I go to work. You can also describe how you feel, like I feel tired or I feel happy. Describing feelings is very important in English. It makes your sentences more complete and natural. Now let's imagine a longer afternoon. Routine. I finish lunch and return to work. I open my laptop and check my emails. I write a short to-do list for the rest of the afternoon. Have a meeting with my team. We discuss tasks, updates, and plans. The meeting lasts about 30 minutes. After the meeting, I take a short break. I go to the kitchen and make a cup of tea. I drink slowly and enjoy the quiet moment. Sometimes I walk outside for fresh air. If I have free time, I study English. I listen to a podcast or read a short article. I watch slow English videos and practice sentences. I repeat phrases quietly to improve my speaking. Before finishing work, I summarize what I did. I write down important tasks and how I feel. I reflect on my progress and plan for tomorrow. Now let's think about common ways to describe your afternoon in English. You can say, after lunch I return to work. You can say, I take a short break in the afternoon. You can say, I go for a walk to get fresh air. You can say, I study English when I have free time. You can also describe feelings. I feel happy. I feel relaxed. I feel tired. Connecting sentences is important. You can say, after finishing lunch I return to work, and then I check my emails. You can say, I take a short break, and I drink some tea. This helps your sentences sound natural. Let's imagine a full afternoon story. I eat lunch and then return to my desk. I check emails and create a to-do list. I have a short meeting with my team. We discuss morning tasks and plan for the rest of the day. After the meeting, I take a break. I prepare a cup of tea and drink it slowly. Sometimes I walk outside to enjoy fresh air. If I have free time, I practice English. I listen to a podcast or read a short story online. I watch slow English videos and repeat sentences. I write a short summary of what I did. I also write one sentence about how I feel. For example, I completed all tasks and I feel satisfied. This is a full description of a productive afternoon. Even if your afternoon is different, you can describe it in English. You can talk about work, study or rest. You can describe actions and feelings. You can connect sentences. Naturally, you can build confidence by practicing every day. Let's imagine one more afternoon example. I finish lunch and return to my desk. I check messages and emails. I write a plan for the rest of the afternoon. I attend a meeting with my team. We review what we did in the morning and discuss next steps. The meeting lasts 30 minutes. After the meeting, I take a break. I prepare tea and drink slowly. I sometimes step outside to enjoy the sun. When I have free time, I study English. I listen to podcasts or read short stories. I watch slow English videos and repeat sentences. I write a short summary of my afternoon activities. I also note how I feel. For example, I feel calm and focused after completing my tasks. By practicing this regularly, you start thinking in English. You connect ideas and build full sentences. You describe real-life activities naturally. Even if you are alone, you can still practice. Speaking about your afternoon helps you improve fluency and confidence. Now you can imagine your own afternoon. What do you do after lunch? Do you work, study, or rest? Do you take breaks or go for a walk? Do you practice English or another skill? Use full sentences to describe your actions and feelings. You can record yourself and listen back. You can improve your rhythm. Pronunciation and confidence. Remember, The goal is not perfection. The goal is to speak naturally and clearly. Even 3 or 4 sentences a day is progress. Connecting sentences, describing actions, and sharing feelings is real practice. You are not just studying English. You are using English. You are living in English. One sentence at a time. Keep practicing your afternoon routine. Try to add more. Details every day. Practice full sentences. Think in English. Describe your actions and feelings. Reflect on your day. Build confidence slowly and steadily. The more you practice, the easier it becomes. Let's begin by thinking about the evening. Evening usually starts around 6 o'clock. Some people finish work, some finish school, some finish other tasks. Even if you are tired, you can describe what you do, how you feel, and your plans. Talking about your evening is a great way to practice real-life English. I come home at 6 in the evening. I take off my shoes and sit down for a few minutes. I relax and think about my day. Sometimes I watch the news or listen to music to unwind. I cook dinner if I feel energetic. Sometimes I order food if I'm tired. I eat dinner at the table with my family. We talk about our day and share small stories. After dinner, I clean the kitchen and wash the dishes. Sometimes I go for a short walk after dinner to feel fresh. Before bed, I read a book or listen to calming music. I take a shower and brush my teeth. I go to bed around 10:30 or 11. Evening is a perfect time to practice English. You can describe what you did after work or school. You can describe your feelings and reflections. You can talk about relaxing activities. You can connect sentences naturally. Let's imagine a longer evening story. I finish work and arrive home at 6 o'clock. I take off my shoes and sit down to rest for a few minutes. I think about my afternoon and review my tasks. Sometimes I watch the news on TV to stay updated. Other times I listen to music to relax my mind. I prepare dinner. I may cook pasta, rice, or vegetables. If I feel very tired, I order food instead. I eat with my family at the dining table. We talk about our day and share stories. After dinner, I clean the kitchen. I wash the dishes carefully and put them away. Sometimes I go for a short walk. Walking helps me feel refreshed and calm. I enjoy the quiet moments in the evening. Before bed, I like to read a book. I may read a story, a novel, or a short article. Reading helps me relax and prepare for sleep. Sometimes I listen to calming music instead of reading. I take a shower and brush my teeth before going to bed. I choose comfortable clothes to sleep in. I go to bed around 10:30 or 11 o'clock. Nighttime is also a good moment to practice English. You can review what you did today in English. You can think about your tasks, your feelings, and your plans for tomorrow. Describing your evening helps you connect sentences naturally. It helps you think in English and speak fluently. Now let's think about feelings in the evening. After finishing your work or study, you may feel tired. You may feel relaxed, happy, or calm. You may feel satisfied if you completed your tasks. You can say, I feel relaxed after dinner, or I feel happy because I finished my work. You can describe small actions. I wash the dishes, or I go for a walk, or I read a book. Connecting actions and feelings is very important in English. Let's imagine a detailed evening routine story. I arrive home at 6 o'clock. I take off my shoes and sit for a few minutes. I review my afternoon and think about tasks I finished. Sometimes I watch the news to stay informed. Other times I listen to music to relax. I cook dinner if I feel energetic. I may make pasta with vegetables or rice with eggs. If I am very tired, I order food. I eat at the dining table with my family. We talk and share small stories about our day. After dinner, I clean the kitchen. I wash dishes and organize the utensils. Sometimes I go for a short walk outside. Even a 10-minute walk makes me feel refreshed. I enjoy the quiet evening air and the calm surroundings. Before going to bed, I like to read a book or listen to calming music. Reading helps me relax. Listening to music also helps me feel calm. I take a shower and brush my teeth carefully. I wear comfortable sleep clothes. I go to bed around 10:30 or 11 o'clock. I think about the day and reflect on my achievements. I also plan for tomorrow. Evening and night are perfect moments to practice English. You can describe your actions, feelings, and thoughts. You can connect sentences naturally. You can reflect on the day. Let's imagine another evening routine. I finish work at 6. I walk into my home and take off my shoes. I sit for a few minutes to relax. I think about what I did in the afternoon. I sometimes watch a short news segment on TV. Other times, I listen to soft music. I prepare dinner. If I am tired, I order food instead. I eat dinner with my family at the table. We talk about our day and share small moments. After dinner, I clean the kitchen and wash dishes. I sometimes go for a short walk to refresh my mind. I enjoy the evening air and calm atmosphere. Before going to bed, I read a short story or listen to calming music. I take a shower and brush my teeth. I wear sleep clothes and get ready for bed. I go to bed around 10:30 or 11. I reflect on my day and think about tomorrow. Evening and night are a time to relax, review, and prepare. You can practice describing your evening and night in English. You can talk about actions, feelings, and reflections. You can connect sentences and build fluency. Even if you are alone, you can still practice. Speaking about your evening routine helps you improve confidence. You can record yourself and listen back. You can practice full sentences and correct your rhythm. You can describe simple actions. I cook dinner, I wash dishes, I take a shower. You can describe feelings. I feel calm, I feel relaxed, I feel satisfied. Connecting actions and feelings is key. Let's imagine a full evening and night story. I finish work and arrive home at 6 o'clock. I take off my shoes and sit for a few minutes. I think about what I did in the afternoon. Sometimes I watch the news or listen to music. I prepare dinner if I feel energetic. Sometimes I order food if I am tired. I eat with my family at the table. We share stories and talk about our day. After dinner, I clean the kitchen and wash the dishes. Sometimes I go for a short walk to enjoy the fresh air. I enjoy quiet moments in the evening. Before bed, I read a book or listen to calming music. I take a shower and brush my teeth. I wear comfortable clothes to sleep. I go to bed around 10:30 or 11. I reflect on my day and plan for tomorrow. Describing your evening helps you practice English naturally. You can use full sentences. You can connect actions and feelings. You can think in English and speak fluently. Even short sentences add up to real progress. Practicing your evening routine every day builds confidence. It helps you speak more naturally and clearly. Now, imagine your own evening. What do you do after work or school? Do you eat dinner? Do you clean? Do you relax? Do you read, listen to music, or go for a walk? Use full sentences to describe your actions and feelings. Think about the order of your activities. Connect sentences naturally. Reflect on how you feel. You can say, after finishing work, I eat dinner and feel relaxed. You can say, I clean the kitchen and then go for a walk. You can say, before bed, I read a book and feel calm. Practicing in this way helps you think in English. It helps you speak fluently. It helps you use English in real-life situations. Even short sentences matter. Even describing small actions is useful. Even recording yourself for 1 minute is practice. The goal is not perfection. The goal is to describe your actions, thoughts, and feelings. The goal is to build confidence, fluency, and natural speaking. Evening and night are perfect moments to practice. You can practice daily. You can reflect on your day in English. You can prepare for tomorrow using English sentences. You can describe actions, feelings, and thoughts naturally. You can build full sentences and connect ideas. You can grow more confident every day. You are not just studying English. You are using English. You are living in English, one sentence at a time. Evening and night are calm, reflective, and perfect for practice. Think about what you do after work, school, or tasks. Think about how you feel. Think about your reflections and plans. Describe them in full sentences. Connect actions and feelings naturally. Even simple sentences help. Even small details matter. You are building real English habits. Evening and night practice improves fluency, confidence, and natural speech. You are doing real-life English practice. You are thinking in English. You are speaking in English. You are reflecting in English. Evening and night are wonderful for language growth. Now we are going to focus on reviewing a full day and practicing speaking about your day in English. This is a very important step because connecting morning, afternoon, evening, and night helps you speak naturally. By practicing a full day, you will be able to tell someone exactly what you did, how you felt, and what you plan to do tomorrow. Let's start by thinking about the morning. In the morning, many people wake up and begin their routine. Some wake up early, some wake up later. You can describe exactly what you do when you wake up. You can talk about your feelings, your actions, and your first thoughts of the day. For example, you can say, I wake up at 7 o'clock. I stretch my arms. I think about my plans for the day. These are simple sentences, but when you connect them, they form a complete story. Next, think about what you do after waking up. Maybe you go to the bathroom, brush your teeth, or wash your face. You can describe each action in detail. I brush my teeth for 2 minutes. I wash my face with cold water. I feel awake and ready to start my day. Adding feelings to your actions makes your sentences richer. You can say, I feel refreshed after washing my face, or I feel tired if I slept late. Feelings are very important when speaking in English. They make your story personal and real. After that, think about breakfast. Breakfast is often the first meal of the day, and it gives you energy. You can describe what you eat, how you eat, and what you drink. For example, I make 2 pieces of toast with butter. I drink a cup of coffee. I eat slowly and enjoy my breakfast. You can also describe your surroundings. I sit by the window. I watch the birds outside. I feel calm and happy. You can describe the details of your breakfast every day. This helps you build fluency and confidence. Now, let's move to the morning work or study routine. After breakfast, many people go to work or study. You can describe what you do step by step. For example, I sit at my desk. I check my emails. I write a to-do list. I answer messages from colleagues or classmates. I start working on my main tasks. Each action can be a full sentence. You can also add small details like, I drink water while working, or I look outside to feel fresh. These details make your English more natural. Next, we move to the afternoon. Afternoon is often busy. Some people continue working, some go to school, some take care of family or home. You can describe your afternoon in full sentences. For example, after lunch, I go back to my desk. I have 1 or 2 meetings. I answer important emails. I take a short break around 3 o'clock. I drink tea and eat a small snack. You can also describe feelings. Sometimes I feel tired after lunch. Sometimes I feel happy when I finish tasks. Afternoon can also be a time to study or practice English. You can describe your study habits. For example, I listen to a podcast while walking. I read a short article online. I watch slow English videos. I repeat phrases out loud to practice speaking. Connecting actions with study habits is useful. It helps you speak in full sentences and think in English naturally. Next, let's think about the evening and night. Evening is a time to relax and review your day. You can describe your evening routine in detail. For example, I arrive home at 6 o'clock. I take off my shoes. I sit for a few minutes to rest. I cook dinner or order food. I eat with my family. We talk about our day. After dinner, I clean the kitchen and wash the dishes. You can add feelings. I feel calm after dinner. I feel happy when I spend time with my family. Evening is a perfect time to practice connecting actions, feelings, and reflections. Night is the time to end your day and prepare for sleep. You can describe what you do before going to bed. For example, I take a shower. I brush my teeth. I wear comfortable clothes. I read a book or listen to music. I go to bed around 10:30 or 11. You can also describe reflections. I think about my day. I feel proud of my accomplishments. I plan what I will do tomorrow. Practicing night routines helps you use complete sentences and think in English clearly. Now, let's connect the full day together. Start with the morning, move to the afternoon, then evening, and finish with night. For example, I wake up at 7 o'clock. I stretch my arms and think about my day. I brush my teeth and wash my face. I prepare breakfast. I eat slowly and enjoy my food. I drink a cup of coffee. I sit by the window and watch the birds. After breakfast, I go to work or study. I check emails and complete my tasks. I have lunch around 12. After lunch, I continue working. I answer messages and attend meetings. I take a short break and drink tea. I sometimes study English in the afternoon. I listen to a podcast and repeat phrases. In the evening, I come home at 6. I rest for a few minutes. I cook or order dinner. I eat with my family. After dinner, I clean the kitchen and go for a short walk. Before bed, I read a book or listen to music. I take a shower and brush my teeth. I wear comfortable clothes and go to bed around 10:30. I think about my day and plan for tomorrow. Speaking about your full day is very important. It allows you to practice English naturally. You can tell your story to a friend, to yourself, or record it. Speaking in full sentences, connecting actions, and adding feelings makes your English sound real and confident. Now, think about your own full day. What do you do from morning to night? Try to describe every part of your day. Start with waking up. What time do you wake up? What do you do first? Next, describe your morning actions. Do you eat breakfast? Do you prepare for work or school? Describe each step. Then move to the afternoon. What tasks do you complete? How do you feel? Do you take breaks? Describe all actions in detail. Then move to evening. What do you do after finishing your main tasks? How do you relax? What activities do you do with your family or friends? Describe your actions and feelings. Finally, describe your night. What do you do before bed? How do you feel? What are your reflections for the day? Think about tomorrow. Describe what you plan to do. By practicing a full day routine, you are building strong English skills. You are learning to speak naturally. You are connecting sentences. You are thinking in English. You are expressing feelings. You are telling a story. Every detail adds to your fluency. Even simple sentences are powerful when connected. Even small actions matter. Let's imagine another example. In the morning, I wake up at 6:30. I stretch and think about my plans. I brush my teeth and wash my face. I prepare breakfast and drink coffee. I sit by the window and enjoy the quiet morning. I go to work and check emails. I complete my tasks and attend meetings. I take a short break and drink tea. I sometimes study English online. In the evening, I arrive home at 6. I rest for a few minutes and prepare dinner. I eat with my family and share stories. After dinner, I clean the kitchen and wash dishes. I go for a short walk and enjoy fresh air. Before bed, I read a book and take a shower. I brush my teeth and wear comfortable clothes. I go to bed at 10:30. I reflect on my day and plan tomorrow. You can practice speaking about your own day in the same way. Start with short sentences. Add feelings. Connect actions. Speak naturally. You can practice every day. You can record yourself. You can listen to your story. You can improve every day. Even small improvements make a difference. Reviewing your full day in English is very powerful. It allows you to connect sentences. It allows you to practice real-life English. It helps you build fluency, confidence, and natural rhythm. You can describe actions, feelings, and reflections in one story. You can think in English. You can speak clearly. You can share your day with others. Even if you are alone, practicing your full day routine helps. You can practice speaking, thinking, and reflecting. You can practice connecting ideas. You can practice full sentences. You can practice natural English. You are building strong habits. You are using English in real life. You are thinking in English from morning to night. Remember, practice makes progress. Speaking about your full day every day helps. Listening, repeating, and shadowing helps. Describing actions, feelings, and reflections helps. Connecting sentences helps. Thinking in English helps. Speaking naturally helps. Sharing your day helps. Reflecting on your day helps. Preparing for tomorrow helps. Now it's your turn. Think about your morning, afternoon, evening, and night. Describe every part in full sentences. Add feelings and reflections. Connect your actions naturally. Speak clearly and slowly. Take your time. Your English is growing every day. Your confidence is growing every day. You can start today. You can review today's practice. You can repeat it tomorrow. You can add more detail. You can speak about another day. Every day builds fluency. Every day builds confidence. Every day you improve. This is the final step. You have learned to describe morning, afternoon, evening, and night. You have learned to connect sentences. You have learned to express actions, feelings, and reflections. You have learned to tell a full day story in English. You can now practice speaking naturally, think in English, and share your day with others. Great work today. You have completed a full day routine practice. You have spoken English, thought in English, and reflected in English. You have grown in confidence, fluency, and natural expression. Keep practicing. Keep reviewing. Keep shadowing. Your English is improving every day. You are using English. You are living in English. You are thinking in English. You are expressing yourself in English. This is your English buddy. I'm proud of your effort. Keep listening and keep speaking. Subscribe.